What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today, be checking out another episode, actually two. Gonna be checking out Ted Lasso Season 1, Episodes 2 and 3. First one was pretty good. Not a whole lot to go off of so far, but what I did see, I liked. They kind of got into the story pretty quickly. An American football coach hired to go teach an English football sports team, and he's there under the assumption it's to turn the team around. Initially, that's what I thought as well. Bring in a fresh set of eyes and maybe do some good. But it turns out the new owner wants him to fail so that her ex-husband will suffer. Gonna be interesting to see how it all unfolds. And so far, I'm loving his energy. He's just such like an optimistic person. And yeah, he's got some troubles back at home. Seems to be estranged from his wife and kid right now. So we'll see how that goes. But I am excited to get back into this, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Ted Lasso Season 1, Episodes 2 and 3.
Whew. You know what today feels like?
First day of school.
First day of school, that's right.
Yeah, football is, or soccer, football, whatever. It's like a way of life over there. Pretty much everywhere except the U.S.
Knock-a-doodle-doo.
Good morning, Coach Lasso.
Hey, look at us.
Ted, I don't really...
Oh, come on, I'll take a looky there.
Oh, those do look good.
Right? You know what? I'll start bringing these to you every morning. Called Biscuits with the Boss. Real easy one. We're gonna do first concert, best concert. You go ahead and go first.
Avenge Sevenfold? Avenge Sevenfold.
Okay.
You're going to show up tomorrow with Biscuits, aren't you?
Oh, come on now. I would not bet on that.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Boots. They call cleats boots.
Leads in the trunk of my car.
You got the boot for putting boots in the boot.
Coach, I'm sorry.
You know what the happiest animal on earth is? It's a goldfish. Be a goldfish, Sam. Yeah?
Underachieving since he got here from Nigeria.
Yeah, well, first time away from home is never easy. We're gonna have to do something to Nigeria him up, man.
Oh my god.
Everywhere he's been, his players seem to love him. It's one thing that's just mucked this up.
You didn't do any sort of research? You just figured, oh, dumbass American will come over and mess this up.
Find out when Lasso got those biscuits.
Watch out, Biscuits. Higgins is on the case.
Did he bake them himself? He seems like the type that would.
Y'all whipped him up pretty good earlier this year, so me and Coach ain't gonna mess with the game plan. So, if anything's got y'all hot and bothered, just go ahead and drop us a note.
We're middle of the table, we've lost 3 or 4, and you want to know if the snacks in the locker room are tasty enough?
The hell's he doing?
That's a long time to wait, Ted.
What would you rather be, a lion or a panda?
Pandas are fat and lazy and have piss-stained fur.
Hey, look at Poe. One kick-ass panda.
Coach, I'm me. Why would I want to be anything else?
I'm not sure you realize how psychologically healthy that actually is.
Sam's down in every stat since Nigeria. Maybe the premiership's too much for him.
No, he just needs to get a little more comfy here, that's all. Let's see what we got here. Wanker. Let's see what else we got.
Yeah, I kind of figured these would be the types of suggestions that would roll in.
Shower pressure is rubbish. Make a note of that. What's a wanker? Here we go. Hey, hold my beer. All right, see what you got, young lady. Come on. What do you got? What do you got? Whoa! Are you kidding me?
Wrong again.
Let's tie up some loose ends from yesterday. First concert, Kenny Rogers, right? Best concert, we got Beastie Boys at Horde Fest 1995. You're gonna love this story.
They would be cool to see.
Everybody in this building, part of the team, part of AFC Richmond. Team's got a bond, all right? I mean, heck, Higgins and I are having lunch today.
See you later.
Oh, jeez. He's like, I love that.
Somebody ought to check this thing's prostate. Jeez. Hey, hey, guys, listen up. Okay, Sam's birthday's on Saturday, so I was thinking we'd all chip in and get him something nice gift or something.
He put the money in his mouth.
Oh, don't be that person.
Did you put gum in the box there?
Oh, yeah.
Why'd you go and do that?
Oh, sorry, coach.
You know, Nate's just trying to help us out here.
How long is this ego gonna last?
If you're gonna go to the shower, you should take your sweater off first, pal.
How are you feeling about taking on Crystal Palace this weekend?
A palace made out of crystal seems mighty fragile, if you ask me.
This question's for Ms. Mannion.
It's Welton.
Of course, my apologies. Any thoughts on the newest Rupert girl?
Why you gotta bring that up?
And all this time I thought men couldn't multitask.
You know, that was pretty rough back there.
I expect nothing less from the press.
Got a small battalion of army men. Says here on the card that supposed to set them up in my apartment to help keep me safe. I'm having a little trouble figuring out Jamie Tartt's operating instructions.
I was just going to say you should go and talk to Keeley.
Is he trying to drive a wedge through the player? Make it seem like he's interested in that girl?
Yes, you look beautiful. Just pet the lion. Exactly.
Oh, look, let's get some food.
Okay.
You hungry?
Yeah, is it free? I wanted to ask you about Jamie. Yeah. What would you say motivates him?
Blowjobs.
Well, he can't do that.
He responds well to positive reinforcement.
That's my wheelhouse.
There you go, then.
Okay. Looks like you devoured an antelope.
Lovely.
Just be careful. Come on.
Yeah, I feel that for a lot of it.
Yeah. That's all we got for you, except for one thing. And that's happy birthday, Sam! Well, we know you haven't been home in a while, so we thought we'd bring some home to you.
You guys, man.
Solid gift.
Coach, is it okay if I don't keep this? I don't really have the same fondness for the American military that you do.
Oh, sure. You ready?
Fire's down.
Oh, thank you.
Guy's got eyes in the back of his head. I would love to go to a football game overseas somewhere. The energy must be ridiculous. But yeah, they have chants for everything.
And there you go.
He won't let it get him down.
And a meaningless consolation goal for Jamie Tartt in injury time.
Thank you.
Meaningless.
I can honestly say you are the best athlete I have ever coached.
Except your attitude.
That sometimes you forget that out there you're just one of 11.
Oh, I am equally livid.
Damn.
He'll pick up the mood in here, all right? Uh-oh, little Fife Dog and Q-Tip coming at you. I come bearing sweet treats to numb the sting of defeat.
Jamie, Trent Crimm, The Independent. That was quite a beating today.
The new gaffer's got music on in there. It's like a party. It's a joke.
Careful, son. The gaffer's fixed the water pressure.
I did want to get your advice on one thing. What do you think? Oh, look at that! Gotcha!
Yeah.
So far, nothing gets this guy down, man.
That's exactly what I wanted. The star player's girlfriend and the new manager.
I knew he was baking them himself.
Do it.
That much hatred for her ex. Which, I mean, I get it, but... Alright, guys. Episode 2 down. Gonna move on to episode 3, but... Yeah, this guy is just next level optimism. Nothing gets him down. He's trying to, before, work on the mechanics of the game. Just get the team, the players to bond and have a good time. But certain players are more receptive to that than others. We'll see how that goes. But judging how she's trying to drive a wedge between Jamie, the girl, and Ted, yeah, I mean, things might be a little harder on that front. Get them to bond. But so far, he's looking like he's getting some love for some of the players. the other guy, I forget his name, the older dude, now that he sees the shower pressures fixed, maybe he's like, all right, this guy's actually listening to our concerns, so maybe there's something to him. And then, of course, as I figured, he was making the cookies himself, or biscuits, whatever. And yeah, he seems like the type of person that if, confronted, like, well, what's your secret ingredient? He'd be like, it's love. Which I don't hate. He's just that type of guy. The optimism and the dad jokes. Loving it so far. But let's check out episode 3. Yeah, that's like me, unfortunately. 9 times out of 10, I'm up before the alarm clock goes off. Did it not make the paper?
Nothing. Are you in your office?
Of course I am.
Then get up here now.
Right, boy.
Yeah, finally saw Big Ben. Boy, I thought I'd seen the biggest clock there was.
I have a branding meeting.
Oh, I always feel so bad for the cows, but you gotta do it, otherwise they get lost. Crystal Palace kicked our booties last week. And this here is our current offense that we are running. And I think it stinks! So I am officially on the prowl for any new ideas, you hear?
Oh.
You got something, Nate?
Just say it.
Tricky time hearing folks that don't believe in themselves, so I'm gonna ask you real quick again. Do you think this idea will work?
Yeah, I do.
Whoa! Why are you screaming at us?
What, you're going to use my play?
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna try it on, see if it fits. That's my fault. I forgot the pictures out this way. Come on, let's go. Strut this way. Here we are.
Fine. Everything's shit.
Oh, no.
This was going to be the front page of the Sun today. Manager shags star player's girlfriend. The next picture of me will not be this perfect. I am going to be mid-sneeze face.
Found that in the hall. Yeah. So, we got ourselves a situation here. Go ahead and show me the picture. Boss, I tell you, I'd hate to see you and Michelle Obama arm wrestle, but I wouldn't be able to take my eyes off it either.
Oh, that's not a compliment I've had before. Did you not use an alias or a burner phone?
I'm not a spy, Rebecca. I'm just the director of football operations.
So is she actually gonna have to stop it now?
Sam wide open. There it is.
Kind of like getting your first pube, right?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
What?
So we are all gonna run 2 laps around this field. Anyone who loses to me has to run 4 more. Let's go!
Respect.
Sorry, Gaffer.
There's some gifts up in your all's lockers. Your little cubbies up there, so hope you enjoy them. Hey.
Yeah, I just thought you should know that your boy Nathan's been harassed every single day.
I learned 2 pretty big lessons on the rough and tumble playgrounds of Brookridge Elementary School. Because there's a good chance that little son of a gun has just pooped inside of a Butterfinger wrapper.
Oh, that's nasty.
First domino needs to fall right inside that man's heart.
Does he want him to stand up for him?
David, can I ask you something?
It's 40 kilos, do 3 sets of 10.
This guy just loves himself.
They think it's okay.
Right, because Nate's a weak baby and he can't do anything about it.
Hey, Roy, you come to the club tonight?
Hold on, will you be there?
Of course, bro.
Then no.
Damn.
Oh, good morning.
Wonder if Ted will end up eventually just benching the guy.
So, I spoke to the owner of the Sun.
You spoke to God?
And he has agreed to...
In exchange, I've agreed for his more reputable newspaper, The Independent, to do a profile on you.
All right, let's run that new one.
Wide open. Oh, snuck it by him.
Oh, wonderful, Coach. I felt that one in my penis. Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Little TMI.
It's a joke. Unfortunately for you, though, no one thinks it's funny.
That true?
Agree to disagree. I found it hilarious. I thought it was funnier than Step Brothers.
Ooh, high praise.
He does not strike me as a Step Brothers fan.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what his title is. Hey, Coach, what is Nate's job around here?
Kid man.
There you go, Kit Man.
At the end of the day, if an idea is good, it's good. It doesn't matter where it comes from.
Hey, what the f are you doing?
Jamie not talk to you about leaving him alone?
You look like you've forgotten something.
Hey, Keeley, I'm looking for your prick boyfriend. You know how to pick him, don't you? I don't like being tricked. Not by you, and not by... Howdy, y'all cowboys. Cannot be manipulated. Come on.
Well, you kind of are being.
I'm Roy Kent, and I get paid to play a game. But I'm mad all the time.
That's an impression.
You know who you remind me of right now?
No, who?
One of them robot vacuums. Just kind of wandering around looking for dirt.
Roomba.
That's the one. You want to tag along? We're going to go speak to some school kids.
You know, I've decided to not be scared of you anymore.
I didn't know you were.
Oh, yeah, I was like terrified of you.
No one ever pays a fortune for a photo of a naked man on a yacht in Mallorca a week after his divorce.
Holy shit, Rebecca. Are those your real tits? You really blew my brains out with those beautiful breasts of yours, Rebecca.
It's like, she doesn't seem like a bad person, just still bitter and trying to get her revenge against her ex, which I get, but don't use the people that are still good to you in your life.
To celebrate, please welcome the new manager of AFC Richmond, Ed Lasso.
Never been much for public speaking. Or school, really. Always seemed like a waste of time to me.
Well, maybe not tell that to the little ones.
Go out on the pitch and have a proper about. I'm doing my niece guys here.
Oh, yeah? Which one's she?
That idiot. Perfect. Next. Heads. Next.
Oh, here we go, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, nice catch. We might have ourselves a goal. Oh! Sorry about the blood there.
A little something extra to that
There you go.
signature. He's got himself a Wilson.
I mean, what even is A Wrinkle in Time?
It's a lovely novel. It's the story of a young girl's struggle with the burden of leadership as she journeys through space.
Trent, you're a colossal prick. You always have been.
Baby, come on.
Yeah, I kind of figured he got each of them a book tailored to help them better themselves in their own individual ways.
Ted Lasso?
Hey there, Ollie.
Leave it. Al, what are you doing here? You know what you having?
Yeah, well, you know, whatever the chef recommends.
That'd be my father-in-law.
I can't imagine they have good Indian food in Kansas.
I literally just had that for dinner. Indian.
Wow. I mean, that's hot. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. I feel like I'm about to breathe fire.
They have a way with spice.
Why did you leave to coach a sport that you can barely you know anything about? Was it just the money?
Wait, I'm supposed to be getting paid?
Are you enjoying the food?
Trent, what do you love? For me, success is not about the wins and losses. It's about helping these young fellas be the best versions of themselves on and off the field. Is my tongue still in my mouth? Because I am about to hallucinate from all the heat here.
Normally, one dish is plenty, but we know how you Americans like to eat, innit?
Let's do it, huh?
Try that one.
It's a bad word, Uncle Roy.
Oh, mind your own business, Phoebe.
Read it to me.
Title? Wayward Ted. And swallow you must, because Ted is out there in the community, either bravely or stupidly facing the music. But if the Lasso way is wrong, it's hard to imagine being right.
All right, Roy. I didn't know it was a retirement party.
Damn.
Now, I don't know which one of you are nutted.
That is a very sus saying.
Whether that means allowing followers to become leaders, or in a show of respect, eating food so spicy.
Yeah, that's the downside to Indian.
Because I can't help but root for him.
I know, right? Alright, guys. So, just got finished up with another couple episodes of Ted Lasso, and I'll probably say this numerous times throughout this series. For that, I apologize, but I just love his energy, his stupid dad jokes, optimism, and so far, nothing is able to keep the guy down. He's finding ways to motivate the players and even the personnel for the team in ways most people would definitely not try. Getting each one of them a book tailored to the things he wants to see them grow as, letting Nate getting bullied so that Roy would step up and take action, which he's done it. And, Roy comes across as just like this miserable hard ass kind of at the end of his career. Doesn't really care anymore. But, you see him with his niece going to the school for the kids, and the guy genuinely cares and, still has that tough guy persona, but he does genuinely seem to want the team to succeed. And yeah, I think he's going to be Team Ted much sooner than Jamie is. That guy is just straight up ego. I really do wonder if Ted's just going to end up benching the guy at some point, where it's like, all right, well, you haven't learned from all these lessons, then you know what? Sit on the sideline and think about it. Because, yes, you may be like the golden player of the team, but your attitude is far from it, and we don't need that negativity on, around here. And you got the whole thing with Rebecca. Yeah, I get why she's doing what she's doing, but if any of them find out what she's been doing behind their back, it's like you're alienating the people that are actually genuinely being nice to you to try and get back to the prick in your life, the ex-husband, which, again, I get wanting that revenge on the guy, but not at the expense of the people around you. Hopefully sooner rather than later, she realizes she's fighting an uphill battle. She can't bring Ted down, and maybe just steer into the skid. It's like, well, I first brought you on to help the team fail and, rub salt on the wound that I got the team, and we're going to make them the shittiest team out there to piss off her ex, and just embrace that eventually he'll have some wins coming his way. And yeah, you guys will actually be a decent football club. I mean, hell, even the journalist guy, even he's like, well, the guy's still a wanker. He's in over his head, but he sees Ted as the good guy that he is, and like his own words, like even if he does fail, it's not something he'd want to gloat about, because spending the day with him, yeah, he just sees that he's genuinely a good person, wants to better the team, even though he may not have the full understanding of the sport. And yeah, that's enough for him. So yeah, overall, I'm 3 episodes in, definitely hooked. Want to keep this going, and I want to see how things are going to progress from here. But for today's video, guys, that's going to do it. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.